Band, and you're listening to Heard It on the X.
Hi, folks. Welcome back. Of course, the Billy Bright Band played their reunion show last night.
30-year reunion
30
show.
years.
Sportsman Tavern.
The Sportsman Tavern, I heard it was a rousing success. Right now, I want to welcome Bruce, Jeff, Jay, Scott, and Mike. Breakaway in the house. How you doing, guys?
Doing excellent. Thank you.
Hi, Rich.
Hi.
Who's Jay, by the way?
Taz, of course.
Nice.
Who's got a jacked up back, and I'm sorry to hear that, brother.
It happens. It's part of the, sometimes you play live without a net, and this is what happens.
You know, the terrible thing is I can't believe Bruce made you carry all them instruments in. That's harsh.
He's a slave driver.
I have no idea. I have no idea.
It's terrible. So what's up, guys? The band's been around since the beginning of May. May 1st was maybe the first gig?
May 1st was exactly the first gig.
Okay. And then since then, you guys have just been playing a ton, and I've seen you guys a couple different times. You're absolutely fantastic band.
Come in every week with something that we break and we need to replace, right?
Yep.
That's right.
Actually, we are playing out a lot, and the good thing is that we're playing out at a great schedule, and having a time of our life doing it. So we're all happy that that's happening that way.
And you guys are all Buffalo veterans, players. Bruce, you're a Buffalo legend. Mike,
Really?
Buffalo legend. Taz, a Buffalo legend.
He just called you a
No,
relic.
you really are.
He just called you a relic.
No. I mean, I've never heard anybody that doesn't mention your name that just doesn't speak incredibly highly of your talent. Everybody.
Well, thank you, but I got to throw this little plug out there right now. We're here today, but you know what? Ned Woods is a real Buffalo legend, and Ned, we're all thinking about you today. Sorry we can't be there because we're here today at doing the Heard It on the X show. But Ned, keep up the good fight. We're all thinking about you and praying for you, buddy.
And Bruce is referring to the Ned Wood benefit that's going on at the Frog here right now.
Exactly.
As a matter of fact, right now I believe Dick Bowerly and Joyride are on stage. Because Dick was actually going to call in with you guys being here.
Well, there you go.
Alan Krull is somebody who mentions you constantly.
He comes very highly recommended. You
have the Alan Krull stamp of approval.
Alan is just, he says that Bruce taught him everything about being a musician. And Alan's a great musician.
He's just turned like 18 shades of red. You notice that?
Obviously, Alan's done something terrible to you.
Well, no, he actually he didn't do anything terrible, but we do have a little incident with a little crown. Was that some crown?
Crown Royal.
Yeah, Crown Royal. Yeah. And Alan can talk about that some other time. But he'll talk to you about that.
We'll have to ask.
Right, Scotty? We'll ask Alan about
no
Crown
comment
Royal.
from us. You'll have to ask him.
But he did come highly recommended.
So, you guys have been pretty busy over the summer. Kind of feeling your way out. Do you want to get busier? I mean, are you guys at a point where you're just being more selective about what you're doing, or do you got a game plan for what you're doing, or just taking whatever comes?
We don't go out for less than $8,000 per show plus brown M&Ms.
No, M&Ms are out.
No brown M&Ms.
No
brown M&Ms.
Exactly.
And Skittles.
And Skittles. We gotta have Skittles.
Right? I think the point is to play as frequently as we want to and no more than that.
Okay.
That's a good number.
That's
Right?
that's very well said.
Around about as much as we want to, give or take.
So you meet your quota whenever
right.
it feels like it.
Our quota changes every once in a
Depending
while.
on
But
spousal approval.
Yes.
Yeah.
Hi, dear. Hi, honey.
Yes, dear.
Hello, dear.
You guys, I admire you guys too, and I think a lot of bands can learn from guys like you because you take what you do very seriously. Obviously, not right now, but I heard you guys warming up earlier, and with incredibly tight harmonies, you guys really do take what you do seriously. That really sets bands apart, and I think that's one of the things that's missing from a lot of cover bands or a lot of bands in general. Really sets the good bands apart from the bad bands. Not only rehearsing, but getting, accomplishing something in those rehearsals.
Scott, what was the comment you made last night?
I don't remember. Is we all sleep together to
No.
make it?
It was more about the
We're
one
supposed
that.
to talk about that again.
It was more about the one that you've never working so hard or something.
Yeah, I've never been in a band that plays in backyards and brings 8,000 pounds of equipment in a full trailer. Like, I can always fit the stuff that I've been in bands with in the back of my minivan. And that's not the case with this band. If it's all or nothing with this band.
It's too many.
Everything's a production, whether
Yeah,
it's
absolutely.
Yeah, well,
music
you
to
do
the
everything.
stage to,
Yeah.
To the laser, to the fog machine.
Actually,
Lasers.
quite frankly, the laser goes over better than we do.
That's why they show. Really, Bruce, Rich, they come for the laser, and they stay for the music.
Freaking laser.
That gets them in the door.
Yes.
But you guys do take it seriously. So every show is, if you see you guys at a backyard party or you guys see you guys at the dock of the bay, You're going to have the same sound system. You're going to have the same quality of sound. You're going to have the same reversed hi-hat symbol during Sweet Emotion that Bruce has on that keyboard, which I'm telling you, that's the attention to detail that sets you guys apart, though, for real. And all of you guys are that way, you know, with harmonies, with your own parts. I mean, I've watched you guys perform. When Bruce was doing that, Kim and I said, you know, that's the kind of stuff that people just don't do. That reverse gated hi-hat is what I'm referring to. That happens in Sweet Emotion. Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
Actually, Taz has a microphone hidden in a crevice in his body,
You don't want to know where.
and he just kind of does. He just kind of lets it out.
He's walking funny today, that's why.
Yeah, that's it. Sweet Emotion done me in.
That's what it is.
So, what shows you guys got going on? Or what's coming up? Show-wise.
Do we have
Wow, dead
Cricket.
silence.
Well, actually, we have a couple. Actually, we got a week off.
Yay!
Bruce is bringing the boat back in from Syracuse. I'm out on vacation and stuff, and then it's like the following week we're over at Route 5 on the 9th, and we've got October 16th at Lakeshore Fire Hall for the Wayside Church fundraiser. By the way, check our Facebook page. They're running out of tickets on it. There's a number on there. If you want, I can't remember the number off the top of my head, but if you want the, he's got the number. Fortunately, he keeps his feathers numbered for just such an emergency. He doesn't.
What is the Facebook page? Breakaway Band?
What is the Facebook?
How do you get to
Breakaway, two separate words.
Facebook.com/breakawayband.
And then you guys have Breakaway Band Rocks.
Yeah, because we do.
Yeah.
We put the rocks there thinking that people might pay more attention to the band and not the laser.
Right.
You know, so far it's working, but
Well, it says they rock. They must.
yeah,
Because they have
put that
lasers.
there
you
if they
can't
didn't
advertise.
actually rock.
Right, you can't advertise the band rocks if you don't. Be bad.
That's a good point. That's a really good point.
We also,
You know, Nickelback. If they had Nickelback band rocks, you know, they'd be huge.
That would be a lie.
take them more seriously.
That would be a straight up lie. That would, yeah. That was. We've already lambasted those guys enough.
Yeah,
now, so.
Oh, we were giggling about that. That was awesome.
I'm sorry.
We were giggling about that. That was awesome.
You know, I just think that there's such, you know, and we've all been around a little bit here, and I just think that music has changed so much. I question where it's heading. I mean, do you guys feel the same way? It just seems like, you know, producers have become artists, and that kind of started in the 80s, I guess, and artists are just prepackaged little tools to.
But that's the thing. You know, years ago it was about the artist and who you got to produce it. Rick Rubin comes in. You got big name producers. Now you have this little machine called auto-tune,
Yeah.
which makes anybody sound like a genius. I could sound like a genius.
Right.
We're using auto-tune.
Wait
right
a
now.
minute.
You know, it's funny
We
because
were talking about auto.
we're gonna do a story at the end of the show about autotune, and like I was telling Josh, when we were younger, I mean, autotune's been around since the late '70s, mid '70s, really, and artists like Sonny Bono and you know, there've been a couple other artists that were predominantly used. It was used on them, and now it's a program. So you can, like you say, you can do anything. You can take any type of talking and put it in auto-tune, and it used to be something that was hidden in the studio. Now it's something that these rap artists seem to be proud that they're using because they want to change key with it, so you can hear it changing key and everything while they're talking.
You know what I think would be a good idea that just came to me here? We should have someone grab our show, auto-tune it, and whoever makes the best auto-tune song out of our show
Wins tickets.
wins something.
That's a great
Win
idea.
a prize pack.
Tickets-
Auto-tune.
Wins an
We can win our
autograph
laser.
something from
Yeah.
Breakaway.
No, tickets to
A
Nickelback.
laser from Breakaway. That'd be great.
Yeah, you win a laser.
Then we have to go buy another one. Wait a minute, guys.